Hello, folks. Welcome to Stellaris Season 2, Episode 6? Episode 6, I believe? Yes, Episode 6. So last episode, we got our asses kicked by the Allied Edix Stars. They actually, that's a new name. They were not originally called that. What were you called? Unfortunately, they are the most powerful empire out there, which is not good, actually. That's actually quite bad. Luckily, our trust level with them is going up, so we're actually becoming allies with them. Maybe not so much allies, but we're becoming, friendly with them, let's say. Unfortunately, because we are stuck underneath of them, I don't actually know if it'll be possible for us to get out from underneath of them. Which is the problem. Due to their overlord attitude. Yeah, see. I have a little more varied technology than they do, but they just have way more technology than I do. It's because they're a much larger empire. And unfortunately, there's not, frankly, a hell of a lot I can do about that. I don't know. There's a lot of other empires, though. We have... Oh, I don't even know who the fuck you are. I didn't even see you before. When the hell did we become able to talk to you? Okay, then. Alright. Sure. So, yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of territories. This right here is a fallen empire. This right here is a fallen empire. This is bad because they're obviously fairly close to me, which is less than ideal. I did manage to find a new planet to colonize down here, which we have done so. I don't even want to begin to say figure out how to say that. So we've colonized that. The little faction here in Terrazid that I was thinking about invading and taking over, we actually did so. So they have been enslaved, or, well, they've been invaded anyway. I haven't actually enslaved them yet, although there's frankly no reason for me not to. Well, okay, I enslaved you, but there's no reason not to. The problem is, these guys are individualist, and they absolutely hate slavery. In fact, they're fanatic individualist, which means enslaving them is a terrible idea. However, they're xenophile and they're spiritualist. Like, all of their ethics are completely anti our empire. Like, every last one of them. So their happiness is never going to be above zero. Ever. It's physically impossible for it to get above zero. They hate ignore the enslaved thing on this one, because this particular one is enslaved. So that really means nothing, though. The stellar culture shock will go away, but slavery allowed, purge allowed, migration prohibited, resettlement allowed, voting rights no voting, primary species only. They hate everything about our empire. Everything. Some of this we could change. I mean, we could disallow slavery. We could disallow purging. There's some things that could be done. Certainly. If we prohibited this... Okay, so nobody actually cares. Yeah, so nobody actually cares that it goes away. They just become happy that it did go away. So that's cool, I guess. And slave procreation doesn't really matter. We could prohibit purging. Again, nobody particularly cares. So that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing for us. Oh, actually, if we change this to Xenos only... if we change this to Xenos only, that would they would actually get happiness just from that. Not even changing it to prohibited outright, which is strange as all get out, because that would mean I could still purge them. But whatever. They're not happy about the native interference thing, which we could change, I suppose, if we were so inclined. We wouldn't be able to invade them, however, which does become a problem. We'd only get +5 from that. They wouldn't improve from that. We could make free migration a thing. However, all the rest of our empire would take a penalty from that to make those guys happy, which is just silly. Obviously, if we would prohibit resettlement, but also have migration prohibited, that will be very difficult to actually really work with. We don't have voting because our government type doesn't do voting. Can't do that yet. That's a technology. I mean, there's a bunch of things that I could change. Very few things will get any sort of effect from all this. Very, very few will get any sort of effect from all this. It's just not a... It's not a thing. It is not a thing. Pretty much nobody is going to get anything from this stuff. There's just nothing we can do that will do anything for us as far as all this goes. Yeah. Nothing we can do that will do a damn thing for us as far as all this goes. Oy. Yeah. Jeez. It's ridiculous. It is a bit ridiculous. There's no way we will ever be able to make them happy with us, which is not really that important, to be perfectly honest. Particularly if I move some of our population over to that planet and just basically tell them to jump off a cliff. Which I actually might do. But yeah, we totally stole Ashik here from them as well. Because this used to be behind their border. Particularly after they claimed this planet here. Them claiming this planet actually really screwed me. But between taking the planet there, I built a frontier outpost right here, which was this, like, barely on the border. They had almost taken this from me. But I managed to build one. And that, coupled with taking that planet, kicked the border back far enough that I was able to take a Shaikh. Which was good. I only just took it. As you can see, it hasn't even finished setting up the colony yet. It's an okay planet. I mean, it's not great, but I primarily took it just because it's another planet, and it takes something from them, which I'm totally okay with. I would like to take this planet. There is almost no chance in hell we're going to be able to push the border back enough to do it. If they hadn't built this planet, I probably could. Because if it was just Izar there, the border actually probably would already have pushed back enough for me to reach that. But that's not going to happen now. Unfortunately. And there's really nothing I can do about it. So I'm not really going to worry too much about it, to be perfectly honest. Just not going to worry about it. There's not much anything I can do about it, so it's fine. We have taken, at least temporarily, Hemtaras there. From them, I'm not at all confident that that's going to stay a territory under my control, but it might. It might.
Construction
if it does, I'm totally down with it, because this is a pretty good damn planet for minerals. It's definitely helping me out a lot on minerals, so I will be very happy to keep it if I'm able to. Not holding my breath at all. In fact, almost completely certain that I won't be able to maintain control of it. But who knows? Maybe somehow I'll manage it. But yeah, their government type must have changed. Yeah, they're a mega corporation now. They were not before.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
They were not before. They are becoming more and more friendly. I don't know how one requests independence. I really don't know how you request independence from them. From anybody, for that matter.
Construction complete.
They are still overwhelming, though, and they have just... This is just silly, alright? This is absolutely just ridiculous. They have... Jesus. They have 400 fucking ships. They're basically all corvettes. And as we've seen before in the first game, small ships do terribly against bigger ships if you can get a big enough ship. Unfortunately, they have managed to achieve... The fuck? How? How? Unfortunately, they have managed to achieve very good evasion. I'm trying to determine how the hell they even did that. Afterburners doesn't do it. That does part of it. The thrusters does part of it. I don't know. I don't know at all. Jesus, those torpedoes. I will not be able to beat them with those torpedoes. How the hell? Why can I not build a ship that can use torpedoes? Oh, I can now. Why the fuck couldn't I do that before? Now I'm mad. I am now a little annoyed. I wanted to build this long fucking time ago, and I would have done this a long time ago if I could have done it. But you wouldn't freaking let me, game. Screw you. Now I'm pissed off. Yeah, now I'm officially a little pissed off. I do need to get that improved Corvette thing there. Alright, how much power does that use? I guess we can do that for the moment, at least. Don't even bother with armor, because you're not going to get anywhere with armor. Although I guess I can put one on, since we're not really going to get anything else out of this, at least not right now. Torpedo ship. The thing is, these torpedoes are not going to work well against small ships. Because they have zero tracking, as you can see. And I believe tracking is important when you're dealing with things that can evade. Oh yeah, see, we automatically start with very good evade. See, that was not a thing before, but that's something that they changed. That's something that they changed and built in, basically, to these ships, which they didn't have previously. Which is interesting. So, okay, we haven't unlocked anything here now, unfortunately. kind of annoying, but that's okay. That's okay. So, those torpedo ships would actually do really good against our bigger, if we tried to build bigger ships. So we actually might need to go back. We might need to basically go backwards and build some smaller ships. Which I kind of would rather not, but unfortunately I don't know that we have a hell of a lot in the way of options on that. Like, we might have no choice, unfortunately. We may not have a choice. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I would prefer to be able to build a ships that can actually engage their smaller ships and everything, but I don't know that we're actually will be able to or not. I guess we'll find out. See, I don't know what tracking means. Like, is there a... I wish there was, like, a help thing. I mean, there's this, but that's not really gonna help me, I don't think. What is the tracking mechanic? Because I wasn't in the game before. So I'm really curious now what that does. Reduces the evasion of the target by the same amount. Okay, so let's go to the ship designer part. I want to look at tracking. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. Corvettes are fast hit-and-run ships, essentially. Destroyers are a little tankier, but they're still, you know, relatively okay at that. Cruisers, battleships, so on and so forth. The battleships in particular are meant to be standoff, like, engagement ships, essentially. They're not really meant to get up in your face and fight too much. A picket ship might actually be useful. Once we have point defense. Maybe. Cruiser, yeah, see. Oh, you can do spinal mounts on that now. Okay. Yeah, they've changed the way all the different ships and stuff can be pieced together here quite a bit, actually, from the looks of things, which is interesting. We can build an oversized ship. Okay. So gives extra weapon damage, extra everything. Okay. Alright, so that's useful information to have. I apologize for looking at stuff on camera there, but I want you guys to kind of learn with me if you don't know what you're looking at. So, tracking reduces their evasion by a set amount. So if you, obviously, if we're fighting primarily light ships, we want something that can track them. So missiles would, for the most part, eliminate their tracking capability. So we actually want... Yeah, so large missiles actually will still eliminate their tracking, so that's fine. That's actually good. That's what we would want. So we actually have the correct thing there for our destroyer. And taking, say, a laser there, that's not going to work. Because you're not going to be able to hit a goddamn thing with those ships. And our torpedo ships won't be able to hit anything. So there's actually very little point in even building the torpedo ships right now. Because these guys are so heavily focused on... I guess small lasers and stuff would still be useful. But they're so heavily focused on... torpedoes and stuff that we definitely might want to sit back with some these large missiles and just blast the hell out of these guys at range. But it has to be missiles, though. We can't hit them with anything else at that range. So, like the torpedo ship, I don't think is really going to serve much purpose for us, unfortunately. I would wish that it would, but it's just not going to. It quite simply will not serve that much purpose. I'm going to give you a single autocannon. Just because this does technically more damage, it's just going to be hard for you to hit anything. But it will at least have a reasonable chance of hitting. And the autocannon actually has a better chance of hitting than a coil gun, which is interesting. Very, very short range, though. Oh, I see. That's the penalty there. Very short range. Ooh. Okay. That actually might be still a good thing. That might be a good thing to take then as a coil gun. Well, I don't know. Because this is so ridiculously short range, what weapons do they have on their ships? Primarily interested in the... Oh, goddammit. Primarily interested in the corvettes. Okay, so you ignore armor. You do have shields. So being able to shoot through your shields would actually be helpful. And you're using small cutting lasers, so you have a range of 40 and a range of 40. Torpedoes won't be able to hit effectively. They'll be able to hit a little bit, but they won't be that good at hitting. So we'll be primarily dealing with the cutting lasers, so we want something that can outrange those if at all possible. No idea if we have anything that can outrange them. The torpedoes or the missiles do, but it's not by a lot. We have another weapon that can outrange them, but might put out a slightly higher DPS. The coil gun does, but it's only barely. We definitely don't want the autocannon though because of that, because of the range. Maybe we can go with a single coil gun. Yeah, I think we can go for a single coil gun. We can get away with that. And then if we build a... Yeah, so the large one on that should be fine. And that should be fine. Although actually, medium. No, not so much because of the... Yeah, I really think missiles are just what we need to go with here. Unfortunately, those don't penetrate their shields very well, but we outrange them, though, and I think we will need to make full advantage of our ability to outrange them. Because it's really the only advantage we have. Unfortunately. It's pretty much literally the only advantage that we have. Which is unfortunate, really, but what can you do? I might build a few of the torpedo ships, but since we are primarily going to have to be dealing with their other guys, I mean,
Construction complete. Colony established.
they really went all in with these cutting lasers. So, like, we need to definitely go with heavy shields and just punish them for that. Definitely want to go with heavy shields and punish them for it, I think. Only so much we can do, of course, but that said. And they have improved deflectors, so we need to get better shields if we can manage it ourselves. We are behind them on technology, unfortunately, and then we're going to just fall even further behind as time goes on. And there's sadly not really that much I can do about that. Like, I mean, there's a few things we can do a little bit, but we really can't do a whole lot about it. Like, we just can't. And it's freaking unfortunate, but it's just the way that it is. It is, sadly, merely the way that it is. And the way it's going to remain, unfortunately. I guess just build a power plant. If I can find a fucking power plant. There we go. Alright, so this planet really should be a heavily science planet, really. Like, we do want a production plant there. I do want a production plant here. Probably want one here. We could go with a collective power plant. No, we want the collective power. No, because we need to make use of that materials there. Oh shit. What do we build there? A production plant. Okay. Well, shit. If we build the Research Institute. Okay, so this doesn't do buffs to stuff next to it. The engineering and research does. Or the rocket launch site. And probably the telescope array do. Yeah. You don't, though. Kind of annoying, because there's not a whole hell of a lot we can really do with it right now. As, like, the way the planet is set up and everything. There's just not a lot that we can do to, really fix this the way that I would like to fix it. Unfortunately. Which food are you producing? Not enough. So, we can upgrade all of these. I guess just fucking it. Upgrade everything, I guess. Whatever. Go crazy. Go a little nutso. It's fine. We definitely need, like, we need... Oh, man. I really don't want to build... Where the hell is... Monument to Purity. Oh, I just wanted money for it. Oh, that's why. I was trying to figure out why I didn't have the money to build, or why I couldn't
System
build it.
survey complete.
That'd be why. That would be why. Alright, so tear that out. I guess tear that out too while we're here. Might as well.
Construction complete.
We can't do anything else on this planet right now anyway. Until we do that. Well, you have increased happiness. So there's that.
Anomaly found.
Oh, did we? No, we haven't quite. Haven't quite. Alas. All right. So what did you finish? Is there an anomaly in the sector? No. Good. Then move onwards. Construction ship. We primarily need... Uh-oh. You don't have enough for that. Never mind, then. Just never you mind, then. Go up there first. For now. Alright, so yeah, I'm trying to build out all of the resources and everything that we can basically take advantage of right now. That's obviously taking some time to do, but I am trying to get our places built up as we can manage.
Complete.
Emancipation movement. Free all the slaves. Wait, why the fuck? Oh, okay, never mind. For a second I thought that was saying that all of them were trying to do stuff, and I was going to be like, what? Oh, you smuggle several enslaved pops out of our empire. Interesting. And then you can revolt. Radicalize and enslave populations. Interesting. That's neat. What if I free you, though? What happens then? Because right now that's your movement. That is your movement. So if I free you, what happens then? Because there's only the one dude. There's only the one dude. So what happens if I free you? Because that's your whole point, right? Is to free the slaves. So if I free the slaves, what do you?
Construction complete.
What do you do then? Because then suddenly you have no. You have
Research
no.
complete. Construction
You know,
complete.
nothing to bitch about, nothing to work against. You just suddenly go from, yeah, free the slaves to, oh, you freed them. You're just like boned then. Like, what do you do at that point? Because you're pretty much screwed then. So I'm really curious, like, what are you gonna do at that stage? Because as far as I can tell, you would have no options then. You just are basically screwed at that point. Alright, so yeah, we place these things with hydroponic farms. You need to be a... So what does this do? Now why does that reduce habitability? That doesn't even make fucking sense. It should be the opposite. It should increase habitability. What? That literally makes no sense. You're fucking retarded. Honestly, I think I'll probably build a hydro cell bank here. However, that is a stupid amount of time that takes to build, so I'm not going to do that yet. What we are probably going to do instead of doing that off the bat here is... Oh. We built next to an active volcano chain. Ah, interesting. I like that there's just a bunch of like really cool special buildings that you don't normally have access to all the time. I just like that that's a thing. I like that they made that the alpha mod, which is what this, I'm pretty sure all of these like special buildings and stuff are coming from. I just like that that is a thing. I like that they have done that. That they have gone that route. Even if it makes it really hard to read the fucking menu here. Sometimes, because I can't see what the hell I'm looking for. But even having said that, I do like that it's a thing. I just like that they've even bothered to go there with it. No, we should do that one instead. I don't want you to build a thing there, so although it doesn't really matter, I guess. But like for real though, if I emancipate you, what happens then? Because then you're suddenly really boned. So, I don't know. I don't know.
Research complete.
You're gonna just be so completely screwed when I do that. You ain't even gonna know what to do with yourselves. Damn it, man. I wanna be able to research to do new planets and stuff. Screw you, game. Screw you, game. Alright, all these planets should be building something. I don't know what the hell they should be building, but they should be building something. Can I remove this? We can. Okay. Well, we definitely want to. This is a weird planet, because it's got all this natural fuels and biomass and stuff just all over the place. It's really strange. It is really strange. Yeah, I guess for the moment, just go ahead and tear all these out, because I have nothing else really to do with you right now. So that'll at least give you something to build on. Oh, what do you want? This is one of the Fallen Empires, by the way. Greetings, Vexai! As you no doubt know, we, Guizabor, are dedicated to the study and conservation of all forms of life in the galaxy. We have studied your species and determined that the Vexarian ascendancy is unlikely to last more than a few centuries at best. To ensure the continuation of the species, should the worst befall your empire, we would like to acquire a small part of your population for endangered species preserve. We'll construct a special reservation that perfectly mirrors the natural habitat of your species, and its population will be well taken care of and protected from all harm, so you need not worry on their behalf. So what do you say? Will you contribute to our preserve and safeguard the future of your species? Population will be taken. May show us favor in the future. Which one is this? The other one's way the fuck over there. I'm not horribly polite. We'll never surrender our population to alien hands. And Vexai belong to the Vexian ascendancy. The thing is, for 120 months, we'll lose 120 months. Wow. Shit. I really don't want to piss these guys off, because if they, if they awaken, that could go horribly for us. At the same time, Shit. So at the same time, they already don't like us. Basically, my one real hope would be that they would go to war and they would attack the decks, so that I could, and steamroll them, and then kind of go back to being semi-passive and ignoring everyone else for the most part. Oh, see, most of the people have actually given their population over. Interesting. They have a Dex, they have a Zin. They've got Oxbarax, I don't know who the hell that belongs to. Chasegrin. Yuri. I don't even know where the hell some of these populations have come from, but... okay. I am not going to do that, I'm afraid. We're just not going to do that. I don't particularly want to piss you off, but... refuse our request, but it will recover very slowly. Well, I would rather that happen than you decide to eradicate me. And that negative 20 population, or 20 happiness, rather. I would take it, but it's for 120 fucking years, or months. Like...
Construction complete.
It's like 5 years. I mean, okay, that's not too terrible, but shit, man. I mean, for real. It's a little much. It's a little bit on the much side. Not down for losing happiness for that long. If it was a little less extreme on that case, I'd be okay with it, but that's just too much. That's just too friggin' much. Alright, go ahead and just upgrade all the buildings, I guess. Like, we're reaching a point here where you can just start blowing out all of our population problems and stuff, to a degree at least. There is unfortunately only so much we can actually do with it, like in the long term, but... having said that...
Construction complete.
I'm just going to build a regular farm, because I want to have the better food production. We need the better food production there. Like, it's not even a, I would prefer, no, we, like, absolutely actually need it. So why in the fuck are you not... Oh, never mind, I thought that was the, this. I thought that was the planetary administration. I was going to be like, what the shit? Why is nobody on that thing? But no, it's not. So I'll calm down and shut my face, because I am not, apparently don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So never the hell mind.
Anomaly found.
Yeah. Jump off a cliff. Count the numbers of craps I give, and you won't get far. I assure you of that.
System survey complete.
Yeah. I'm aware. Thank you. Alright, so there is like a bazillion things that you need to work on, I think. Is that the west one to go with? I guess it is. Fortunately, it doesn't have as good a chance of success as I would like, but well, I guess there's only so much you can do about that. As I set you to build already? Yes, no? Maybe? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Good. Oh, you are so close and yet so friggin' far.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Good. Fight it out. Hopefully one of you will lose horribly. Hopefully it's the Adex. Because, yeah. You both massively outnumber me, according to this. So, ideally... Ooh, who all did that mean that you just went to war with? Who all did you just go to war with then? Because... Oh, nobody else has joined it yet. Oh, no. The Skaldari nations, the little dude there, so they're not important. And the Ixidar. Don't even fucking know where the hell that is. I really don't know where the hell that is. So it must not be important wherever they are. Must not be important wherever they are. But yeah, so you're at war with them. So I'm gonna move in here and I'm gonna look. Oh, you failed. That's not good. You failed, but oh well, I guess. Not really that surprising, actually. All things considered, I suppose it's not that surprising. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with your war there, friend. Gargexton Star Mandate. Oh. Does that mean... Does that mean you guys are now part of the war? No. No, it apparently doesn't. Because you did it afterwards. Okay. Well, hopefully, you lose horribly.
Construction complete. System survey
Hopefully the Adex
complete.
lose just terribly. And we can take advantage of that. That would be the ideal situation, basically. If they lose that war bad enough and seriously enough, I might be able to move in, basically, and take advantage of it. Unfortunately, it's not going to really truly help us that much in the long term. Well, in the short term, rather. But, like, if we start really building up here right now, and I have to do it right now. Oh, what to build? Honestly, destroyers? Are you fucking serious?
Construction complete.
Are you just a fucking failure or something? That is the second one of these that we have failed at. And you definitely should not have failed at that one. Oh, the Bothrian can colonize that. But, yeah. What's the habitability for us? No, it's 70. I think I'm still going to go with our primary species. We are not a group that really works well with other species, so I think we should just go with our main one,
Research
even though...
complete.
Even though. What's the difference? Ooh, pacifist. What the hell is wrong with you? You some kind of crazy shit. Pacifist, my
Construction
ass.
complete.
Fuck out of here. Ooh, what do we got? Terraforming. Cool. Don't know if we can really do much with that right now, but maybe. 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 Ooh, a tile blocker removal. Shit, man. Kind of think we go for the terraforming thing. As much as I would like to have the tile block remover, the terraforming thing might let us start terraforming some of these planets that we can't use, like the Tomb World, and the Desert World there, and the Arctic World that's really good, and some of these other ones. We might at least be able to kick them a little more toward... a little bit more toward an ideal, which is not apparently going to do that much for us, but maybe. Maybe it'll get us to somewhere that will be actually helpful.
Research complete.
Oh ho, well then. We should probably do one of those. We should probably do both of those, actually, but definitely the one, at least.
Special project complete. Construction complete.
Oh god. Pause. Thank you. Listening arrays, huh?
Situation log updated.
Okay. Oh. What happened? Are you done with the system besides that? Looks like yes. What now? Skill 5 or higher. Oh, shit. Okay then. Well, guess we're not doing that because... Oh, you're just outside reach. Just outside reach. What about you? Well, you too do not have the ability. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's fine though. Comms array. Giga relays. Okay. Hyperlane mapping. I don't think that helps us. Does it help us? What do you guys use? Not you. I guess you'll help. I guess you'll actually tell me. Ebrak. The fuck is Ebrak? Oh, you're way down there. Okay. Sure. Sure, dude. Whatever you say.
Anomaly found.
Stop. Stop moving the freaking game. Stop unpausing. Screw you. Now you just messed up what I was trying to look at. So I was trying to get an eye on their fleet. There we go. There's a fleet anyway. What do you guys use? Hyperdrives. Can only use a lot, move on hyperlanes. Okay. So actually hyperlane mapping would actually help us then. That would actually help us. This would actually help us too, because then we could punch through their shields. I think I'm gonna go with this, because the hyperlane mapping would actually help us to defend against these guys, because if we knew where they were gonna go, if we knew how they needed to invade our territory, because they can't go anywhere else, that might be really helpful. Where the hell is their fleet even? Where the hell are you guys going? Are you what? Why are you in their territory? I don't know where the hell you're going, but... Hyperlane Stellaris. No, freaking seriously, where the hell are you going? Oh, don't tell me! Are you really that fucking stupid? think you are? Oh my god. You went to war with somebody that you can't even attack because you can't get to them. Oh, that is glorious. That is glorious. You know what that means? Their empire is now completely defenseless. They are now completely defenseless. So my question now is, can I... Can't close the borders to Overlord. But can they have they closed the borders to me? As far as I can tell, they haven't. And if they haven't... Fuck, they just colonized there. It's not good. It's not good.
Construction complete.
Oh, we can go into their territory.
System survey complete.
Yes.
Anomaly found.
Get out of here.
Construction complete.
Oh man, they can't kick us out, or they can't defend themselves from us because they have no means to fight our fleet. Because they're gonna send their entire damn fleet like across the entire freaking galaxy to God only knows where, and we're gonna be able to just sweep in behind them and just crush them. Or at least, that's what I'm hoping anyway. That's what I'm now hoping for. Who knows if we'll actually be able to succeed at that, but it's a very risky maneuver.
Construction complete.
Hold on. Scratch what I just said, because there's actually a thing here for you to do. There's a thing there for you to do. Forget that. Forget I even said what I just was sending you to do. Forget I even started to do what I was sending you there to do. Okay, so you need to build... You need to build us a silly number. I seriously have not found any of these rare resources that we've been unlocking and stuff through research. It's like the only Betharian stone that I've seen, and we can't get to it yet. It's kind of annoying. Oh well, I guess, but still, definitely annoying. Yeah, just build as many of those as we can. And then if we go to Terrazin Prime, yeah. Terrazin Prime can build corvettes, so we'll build a bunch of those after we build that colony ship. And I'm just going to try to build up my fleet as much as possible here really quickly. So long as they remain at war with these guys, they're going to continue to send their fleet to God only fucking knows where. Okay, so now they've jumped into battle.
Construction complete.
So this is the real
Situation.
This is the real issue. This is the real question now: is will they? You're so fucking close. Will they be able to? What the fuck you game? Are you shitting me?
Construction complete.
That's really annoying. That's incredibly annoying. Oh, man. Fuck you. Oh, whatever. It's fine, I guess. I guess it's fine. Anyway, I'm going to go end the episode here. I'm going to do basically like an emergency build-up as much as possible. In fact, I probably need to build another spaceport or two. Because I just need to go absolutely... I basically need to go, like, insane with building stuff. Like, I need to probably go a little overboard with building things at the moment. To be perfectly honest with you. And we needed to try to go just a little nutso with building stuff and try to reach a point that we can try to reach a point that I can no. Need to reach a point that we can try to attack them. It's so risky, but if we can do it when their fleet isn't home and they're off gallivanting across the universe, trying to go to war with these other people, we might be able to accomplish something against them. Because we have no hope in hell of being able to fight them otherwise,
System
but we
survey
might
complete.
be able to...
Construction complete.
We might be able to tear a sizable chunk out of their empire if... they either lose their fleet, or if they just send it off so far that it gets lost or whatever. 'Cause right now... Are they building more ships? They are, but... I don't know that they're building them, or, well, they have more ships, I should say. I don't know that they're actually building anymore. Which is the thing here. I don't know that they're
Research complete.
building any. So we need to do our damnedest, and now we have cruisers unlocked. So I need to upgrade this now. Need to upgrade our thing here so we can build cruisers. And if we can get those done... The armor torpedoes do more damage. Anti-matter missiles, though. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Okay. Alright. Alright. We might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. It is not going to be easy, no matter what we do, but we might be able to accomplish it. And if we can, then we might be able to actually retake some of this territory from them and retake our honor, more importantly. So, we'll see about that, but for right now, I'm going to have to end the episode. So I will see you folks in the next one. Take it easy, have a good day, and as always, of course, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.